Hello. Notes for today. We'll do something new. We will have a test coming up in the middle of this week, but I would like you to try this problem. We did it last week. Pause it, try it, and then I'll go over it. All right, here we go. Number one, we said that we want to look at this at the end. We want to look at this greater than sign, but really, at the beginning, we want to make it into an equal sign, and we're going to get 2 points. So, we're going to get rid of this and put an equal sign. So, first thing we're going to do is add 5. So, we're going to have absolute value of x plus 4 equals 7. Now we're able to write our 2 equations. X plus 4 equals 7. And then x plus 4 equals negative 7. Solve these two. Subtract 4. X equals 3. Subtract 4. And x equals negative 11. So if it was an equal sign here, this would be my 2 answers. But it's not. It's a greater than sign. So we wanted to write this on a number line from negative 11 to 3. And we have 2 options. We either shade in the middle of these 2 numbers or on the outside of these 2 numbers. So we go back and we see it's greater than. So it is an open circle. We don't fill it in. If there was a equal to, we'd fill it in. And then we test a number. And I suggest 0. 0 is right here. It's in the middle. So if 0 works, we shade in the middle. If 0 does not work, then we shade on the outside. So let's plug in 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. Absolute value of 4 is 4. 4 minus 5 is negative 1. So when I plug in 0, I get negative 1 greater than 2. Is that correct? No. Negative 1 is not bigger. So 0 does not work. 0 does not work. So my answer is going to be not in the middle where 0 is, but on the outside. So that's what we did last week. A beautiful, good review. And now we'll move on to other stuff. Here we go. I wanted to review these 2 equations. If you want to pause it and try them, go ahead because we do have a test coming up. All right, here we go. Both of these are similar in ways. You want to do the opposite, move stuff over, but they're a little different. So this one we want to add 3 to both sides. Square root of x plus 2 equals 6. Now we want to undo the square root. We want to get rid of the square root. To do that, we square both sides. These cancel, and I'm left with x plus 2, and 6 squared is not 12. 6 squared is 36. Subtract 2 from both sides, and x equals 34. Again, we kind of move stuff over. We do the opposite, so we add 3, square both sides, subtract 2. Same concepts are over here, but they are slightly different. We want to divide by 10 first. So x minus 1 squared divided by 10 is 25. The opposite of square is square root. So we're going to take the square root of both sides. So those cancel, and I'm left with x minus 1. The square root of 25 is 5. And negative 5. We have 2 answers. So x minus 1 equals 5. And x minus 1 equals negative 5. Add 1, x equals 6. Add 1, x equals negative 4. So on this problem, we actually have 2 answers. All right, so that's review of what we did last week. I think I only have 2 problems to go over here. Same type of problem, here we go. We're going to graph this thing, and then we're going to shade our answer. That's what we're going to do. I would love if you recognize, hey, it's squared, so it's a parabola. You can sketch this parabola. The vertex is opposite on the inside, same on the outside, so that's 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then plus 2, 1, 2. The number out in front is positive, so that means it's going to be a U going up. This is what we did last semester. Now, we need to look to shade. We're either going to shade inside the parabola or outside the parabola. We look at this sign to see. Less than. Less than means below the vertex. There is the vertex. We want to shade below. Below turns out to be on the outside of the parabola. So again, we graph our parabola. Then we look. It's less than. We go below the vertex. Sometimes it's in the parabola, but in this case, when I go below the vertex, it's on the outside. So I want to shade. Come on. Where'd it go? Here we go. Shade the outside. And then there's one last thing that's not hard, but we can't forget to do, is if it does not have an equal to, then this is a dotted parabola. If it has an equal to, we keep it there. But since there's no equal to, it's dotted. So there is our answer. All right, how about you try one, and then that'll be it. Go ahead and try this one. All right, here we go. It is a parabola. The vertex is opposite on the inside, same on the outside, so that's going to be negative 5, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is going down because it's negative, so it looks something like this. Okay? But now we need to shade. We either shade on the outside of the parabola or on the inside. So we go here. It's greater than. Greater than means above. Above the vertex. There's the vertex. We go above. And above the vertex is actually on the outside again. It's not always the outside. Sometimes it's the inside. But we shade on the outside of the parabola. Then we look. Should be dotted or not dotted? Should be solid. There's an equal to. We don't. It's not dotted. So there is our answer. We are going to review tomorrow before our test. Okay, we will review this. Your test is not long at all. I would even call it kind of just a big quiz rather than a test. But we will review this. All right, I do have a joke. What did the big furry hat say to the warm, woolly scarf? You hang around here while I go on ahead. All right. See you later.